All right, this is a quick video to get you going on creating an account on EdTech Books and also getting started translating existing content that's already in the system. So to get started, you just need to log in with a Google account. So if you click Login, click Sign in with Google. You'll need to choose a Google account. Mine is already set up, so it just logged me right in. And so in the future, when you come in, any books that you have, that you've created or that you're a part of, you'll see listed here. I'm going to, though, just to show you really quickly what this might look like otherwise, because when you first create an account, it creates your account as a student. And so when you come in as a student, you'll have, you won't see any books here, but there'll also be a prompt telling you that if you want to create books, you need to change your account type. So to do that, you just click on the Utilities button up here, your Account Settings button, and then change the account type to Content Creator. Once you've done that, now if you go back to the home page, you can click Create a New Book. So that's where you would get started. So I'm going to create a new book. And so say I want to translate this book, Foundations of Learning in Instructional Design Technology. To do that, I would start by creating a new book. So Foundations Translation. So you would name this whatever would be appropriate. Create your own location for it. You can do whatever you want for this, but one suggestion might be to do something like LIBT, but underscore the language that you're translating into, but you can do it anything you want. So this is just the location for the book. Here, I'll do test just so that I'm not using the space. So once I've done that, I'll now see the book listed here. It's this one right here. I'll also see a link here. So if I click on that link, here's my book. It's already set up for me to work with. To get the existing chapters from the original book into my new book, all I need to do now is go to the original book. So Foundations of Learning, click on chapter 1 right here. And once I do that, I click the drop down and I can click Copy Chapter. And so when I click that, it'll give me a drop down where I can choose different books that I have in the system. So I just need to choose the correct book, so Foundations Translation. In this case, because I'm translating it, I don't want it to be synchronized. If it was synchronized, then if the author made any changes to the original, it would be pushed down to the children books. But because you're actually changing the content, you don't want to do that. And then I click Copy Chapter. Once it does that, it now takes me to the book that I copied it to, so I can then come and see, here it is. So all of this is a copy of that book's content, or that chapter's content. So now I can come in and click the pencil button, and I can change it. So if you're translating, you just change the content this way and replace it. So that's how you can get started doing that. One other thing I'll show you is under the settings for the chapter, you have all kinds of settings that you can change here, which, if you need help, I can show you, I can help answer specific questions. But one of the things that you might want to notice is that, so first of all, when you copied it, it created a previous version citation. So it tries to properly attribute it for you, so you don't have to worry about that. And where you can see that is down here, there's a suggested citations area. And then it also has the previous versions that I copied it from. And all that's done automatically, so you shouldn't have to adjust any of that, but you can if you need to here in this area. One other thing to notice is that you have a content language option. So this is where you would want to choose the language that you're translating it into. So say I'm translating it to Spanish, just choose Spanish here, so it's saved. And so the reason for doing that is in the future, as we get more content in different languages, it will allow us to have different portals within the system where you could go and then just see all the Spanish content, all the English content, and so forth. Also on the book, I believe there should be a language setting on the book itself. Yeah, so on the book itself, you'll want to change the language to the appropriate language. So that should get you started. If you have other questions or you don't want to figure out how to do things, there is a user guide built in. So if you just scroll down here on the main page, it says need help, try the user guide. this is a book that has a lot of guidance on how to do specific things. Um, so that yeah. So if you have questions, this is a place to go, or feel free to email me and reach out. So good luck.